You see, you might be caught in a luxury trap right now. What I mean by that is there might be some external circumstances which are really nice, which you enjoy, but you know you shouldn't be there, and kind of they're impeding that inner satisfaction which you might feel if you actually were to let those go. What I mean by that is a concrete example would be maybe there's a job that pays really well or has some really nice benefit, but the boss or colleagues are kind of assholes and you don't really want to do that job. Or maybe you're studying something which you don't really enjoy and maybe you should switch that up. Or maybe there's some friends you hang out with who are kind of, you've been hanging out with them forever, but you know that there might be better friends out there for you. And kind of taking the step, it's going to be the step where you feel alone for a while, but then you kind of find new friends gradually. Or it might be something else entirely that I can't name right now. But the key thing is, if you caught in those, and usually the way you get caught is the more like you have spent a lot of time hanging out with those people or spending time with or doing that particular job or doing that particular hobby. And you see, the thing is actually the danger with time is the more time you spend with something, the more difficult actually to cut out. You might have seen like some marriages that are just horrible, but people kind of stay in them like really for no reason, but it's kind of been that way forever, like maybe 10, 20, 30 years, something like that, but both people would be better off kind of leaving. Or this one is actually really common. If you ever get a free newspaper or something free handed out to you in the street, the trick they actually use is they want to spend as much time with you as they possibly can. You see, by them spending a lot of time with you actually increases the chance of maybe you donating some natural course, which you should do, but only like through your own inner inspiration, not by simply spending a lot of virtue of time with them, right? Or maybe in Finland and Helsinki, they especially common these newspaper salesmen or these people who sell electrical contracts. And what they're trying to do is actually they would try to get you with some freebie, maybe some candy, or like they hand you a newspaper, and then they actually try to get you to buy stuff. And the way they do that is kind of they try to amp and maximize the time that you spend with them, like to the absolute max. And that's kind of their modus operandi of going about it. But the key takeaway from this is actually to like be very careful and actually maybe map those things out in your life where you have been spending, or areas where you have been kind of forever, and actually start to see like, are you hanging out doing those things out of true inner inspiration, or is it simply a virtue of time that has kind of been that way forever and you kind of have been too lazy or complacent to just put in some changes, major or minor. So look into that and let me know how it goes. Cheers.